Yeah, what's the word? It's your boy A-Ball. We back at it like a crack at it. And I'm bringing another episode of the Code Podcast where we talk about choices, opinions, decisions, and most important experiences. We're doing a little something different today. We got the Code on the road. And we got my man here, up and coming entrepreneur, making it happen, make some shit shake down in the bird, but also, of course, around the world. And I'm going to let him introduce himself, but also give y'all like the rundown of what he's doing, all the up and coming things he got coming up, and then we're going to roll with it. Let's go.
Alright, my name is Omar. Most of you may know me by Mar. Clothing brand owner. I also work with the music on the side, so yeah, I'm here with my boy A-Ball. Let's get it poppin', man.
Word. So you said you do the clothing, but also too, you say you do a little bit of music on the side as well.
That's something that I just started. Me and my brother, his younger brother, he's an upcoming artist. We just, put money into him and just let him do his thing. So that's something I just started. So,
okay. You do music too, or like you actual music?
I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I did a lot of music and stuff, but it just more so I feel like we lack that on the business end. People just are rather, rap than just being the business side. So I just took it upon myself to do the business side. Yeah, so I chose business over being an actual artist.
Gotcha. You like the business side of things,
yeah,
right?
We lack that down here, so I just took it upon myself. Was like, I'm just gonna, put money into them and just lead them on the right path.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And like most like investing in yourself, right?
Yeah, all by myself, man.
That's so.
For the clothing, and I wanna put this in. I wanna give a special shout out to my own boy Jalen. A lot of people may not know, but I eventually had to stop doing clothes due to me having a lack of funding to do it by myself. And maybe like December 2022, he talked to me. He was like, "Man, Mar, I need you back doing this," and he helped me start my clothing back up. So he one of the reasons why I'm doing this now. So I want to give a special shout out to Jalen.
Jalen, for sure. Shout out to Jalen. And then we'll talk about that as far as like lack of funding and how we got there. So tell us here who you are specifically. Of course, you said Mar and what you do exactly. A little more in depth of what you do.
Me personally, man, I just feel like one-on-one, I just separate myself out. My brother, I take that, into consideration first. I got 3 little brothers. I'm just doing something to give them something to look up to. So yeah, I just felt like, I don't know, man, young entrepreneur doing it by itself, just finding a way and just trying to do what I do, just to put everybody on. I like to say family on, people who trying to do what I'm doing, the legal way, working, investing my own money, doing my own thing. So yeah.
Okay. So what made you go in the direction of, I know you said you just picked up the music side, but what made you go in the direction initially for the clothing side?
Alright, so during high school and middle school, I was always kind of flat, like very flat.
Put that shit on,
Yeah. So I was always flat. So how it came about, I don't know if, everybody probably sure. So 2020 was COVID, and school ended, and it was one of the moments. It was crazy. So maybe I could say June after graduation, I was just sitting in my room just thinking what I'm gonna do next. I wasn't really working. I was 17, so and a lot of you may know around this time a lot of pandemic, PPP was going on and all
SBA,
that.
all that, PPP, what yeah.
So I ain't touched none of that stuff. What I did, I was in the room and I was just thinking to myself like, I need something to do, and I just thought about like maybe I should just jump out there selling clothes. So I took it that route, but how I got the name was it was really crazy because what happened was I was in a group chat, a couple of my homeboys, and I was deciding about the name, thinking about the name, and the group chat was the winners, and specifically it wasn't breadwinners or none of that. So I was just thinking the names, and I actually just took it upon myself to use that name. And got the name Breadwinners. From there, I went to Facebook, found a graphic designer, and I vividly myself out of my own head, I thought of the design. Back then it was different. It was just more so logos, not graphic designs and nothing like that. So
facts. You had to find
I took it upon myself and just was able to find something catchy that would grasp and get everybody's attention. So I made it and did it that way. But it was just more so me just being in my room, trying to find something to do, coming out of graduation, clothing. I just took my graduation money and just invested in myself.
Okay.
That's how I started.
So you said y'all was in a group chat originally though, right?
Yep.
Was this like a gambling group chat?
Nah,
what type
it was just more so
chat?
like, with the guys just
shooting
chopping it up every day, just
okay.
Regular conversations and stuff like that. It was on Instagram. It was me,
okay.
Me, my brother, Kendall, Cartier, Jalen, RJ, yeah, all the guys and stuff like that. We was called the winners in the group chat. I remember. So
That's
how I
what's
got
up.
in there.
And being a shot caller, the winners, they kind of make a big thing like, yo, we destined to win. We definitely do something.
Yeah, and it's
That
all,
type of
and
thing.
then also just staying out the way, man. Like that's what really I got it. Well, when you get appointed, like my rebrand now, I just basically hang around a group of guys who just chose to do the right, like stay on the right path and just stay out the way, man. And
That's
just win. You know, everybody destined to do the same thing.
Okay. So you kind of answered one of the other questions I was going to ask, but what is your brand called?
Oh, so my new brand will be SiegeAierre. Alright, I'm gonna break it down to you.
Yeah. So hold on, say it again for once. Say it slow for me because I'm a little slow at learning. So talk to me.
So it's SiegeAierre. SiegeAierre. But it's like it's spelled crazy. Like
Alright,
that's
talk
a
to me.
French translation. But alright,
French.
so
Oui,
yeah.
oui.
Yeah, so it means backseat, but it's just more so in detail. You know, I had a conversation with one of my older cats, and he was just more so of like, he brought the idea to me actually. It was supposed to be like a business thing, but you know how that goes. I ain't gonna say it wasn't no bad blood, man. I separated, you know, did my own. But it was just more so when he explained it to me, he started off and just like backseat. But when he said it, I'm like, backseat? What you mean by backseat? Like name of the clothing brand, backseat. But when he elaborated, he was just more so of like, when you think about the bosses, you got the rappers riding in the back of the Maybach, you got the president riding in the back seat. Who are those people in the back seat? They're important
they got
people,
drivers.
leaders, they the president, like you feel me? These are important people. So you can use it more so on that, you know, tense, and you also can just use it as like, some people don't really like the attention, they like to play the back. So you feel me? Like, and I feel like I'm one of those, the people who I'm around, one of those, they rather just play in the back, they ain't really too loud, you feel me? So,
Exactly what you said. You take the backseat route with the music and stuff like that. You just rather.
I mean, it's
push
just more
that.
so of like symbolism. That's how I take it. It's like, you know, you see a lot of artists and stuff, you not gonna catch them in the front. They in the back of the SUV, the black trucks and stuff like that.
Gotcha. So would you consider yourself like a shy person type of thing?
I mean, I wouldn't say shy, I'm just more so to myself.
To yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you kind of answered the next question behind it. How long have you actually been making clothes?
So I was 17.
Since you're 17.
Yeah, 2020. And I never really made nothing, but I started pressing shirts myself at 17. Because what I did was, like Mo, you know Mo?
Yeah.
Custom Tees? Yeah, he started
That's
me
my
off.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, he started me off. I got my first 15 shirts through him.
Okay.
From there, yeah, I started with him. I was working with him from June of 2020 until I maybe stopped around like maybe August of 2022.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, around
But you was pressing shirts too.
yeah, it was kind of hard for me because it was a whole process to it. Editing designs and stuff on Photoshop and buying the heat transfer paper. It was just a lot. I seen them do it and I thought I could do it. It ain't turned out as
But at least you tried it.
Yeah, I did try it.
Type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So now when you, of course, you said you changed some things, what's your process with creating? Like how do you go about getting this specific design?
And
for
I'm
each
gonna
one?
let me elaborate on this one. So a lot of these clothing brands down here, they use pre-made designs. So when I'm saying that, what you will see is like it's designs that you can literally buy off Instagram and get them to change it into your brand name.
That's
Instead of
crazy.
these people actually coming out of thought and telling the graphic designer like step by step on what this done, they'll go the easy right away and do it that way. Me personally, it's just all about inspiration. So I stay up 3 in the morning and just be looking at ideas like Virgil and the big brand artists and stuff like that, and just I get in my zone and just whatever come out my head, I just hit the graphic designer up like, hey, I like this or I need this done or whatever come on my head, I text him and he'll get it done like that. But I spend like over like thousands on designs.
I believe it.
Yeah, honestly.
I believe it for sure.
Some things get dropped, some things don't get dropped, but it's just all in the process. I feel like if you do that, you will just always stay up to date. You will like be more creative with your whole thing. But yeah, I spend a lot on design. So.
Okay. So, and I take it that this is gonna be a rebrand, right?
Yeah, it's a rebrand.
Okay. So now I know something that separates a lot of artists. And technically you are an artist, but you're a designer as well. You're a plethora of things. So do you repeat pieces, or once this collection goes out, you're not repeating?
See, that's the part of like working so hard. I be working so hard so I don't have to double back on something. Even though it's good to like restock and resell the same thing, but I just felt like, man, I work so much, I'm able to easily on to the next. Once I sell this, on to the next, and I'm blessed to like every drop I actually released has sold out like within a week or 2 weeks, span.
That's what's up. So now, being that you do sell out eventually, do you ever find yourself holding on to product or like people not buying? You know how people wanna.
Man, hey, bro, to be honest, bro, when I first started, I came across that, and like actually, like before, my last drop with Mo, to be honest with you, like I remember having that left over, like multiple shirts. Like, shout out to my cousin Jerry too. I remember him giving me like, I think either I went half with him or he gave me a large amount of money. I mean, it was not thousands, man, but like hundreds or something. I went and got a boat from Mo, and I think it was like maybe 35 shirts. About like 3 or 4 people bought them, but it was like starting to be a transition. Okay. So the logos and everything was starting to get played out due to the graphic designers coming up. So it's 2 different designs. You got like a regular logo of your brand name, then you got more so of like creativity with graphic design now, like what you see more so now. So I remember like 4 or 5 people buying my shirt, but right then and there I was like, alright, something gotta change. Like,
we gotta switch it up, try something different.
Yeah, and it was more so like just when you're doing it by yourself, you don't really have people in your ear telling you how it go. Like, man, you should do this, or maybe take the vendor route. Or so I was just like learning and figuring everything out on my own. So I eventually I am where I am now, just constantly just paying attention and trial and error myself. So yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Being that a lot of people sell clothes, right? And of course, we in the city and we in the area, and everybody trying to do something clothing wise. What separates, other than the name, because that's a creative name and with the meaning behind it and being fresh and all that good stuff, what separates your brand from everybody else?
Actually, the look.
The look?
The look.
Okay.
The look. You can tell I take time and detail. Whatever I put out, you won't expect it to be down here because you're not going to see the next person with it down here. So that's why I strive so hard on getting so many designs done and just all constantly working. Like, you can ask my girl, I stay up to I just stayed up 2 in the morning just texting graphic designers, staying up on the phone to catch the vendor because you only got 2 different time zones.
Yeah, like overseas and
yeah, on FaceTime, 5 o'clock in the morning, discussing this and that. But honestly, bro, the work ethic, that will separate you. Like, you can tell who really putting work in and went by just the sales. It'll show. I sold out multiple times, bro. It shows. It speaks for itself.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. And then this kind of piggyback off what I said before, but when it comes to bargaining and stuff like that, would you? I'm not gonna say cheap, but would you say your price is gonna be affordable?
Yeah. I feel like you gotta work to that point to make your prices high. Me personally, I feel like I ain't there yet, so I'm gonna be reasonable to everybody on the price. I ain't really a fan of selling stuff up. And I'm not greedy with the profit. I'm not selling it just to make money. It's just more so of showing the younger people that it's another way to just get money without being in the streets or anything.
But part of it is a profit too, though.
I mean, yeah, of course, but you can't be too greedy on the profit because when you're too greedy on the profit, you're not gonna get everybody. You ain't gonna get as much love. You feel me?
Very true.
So
Very true.
I ain't really too heavy on the price. You gotta earn that. Me personally, I'm not selling no hoodie that costs more than an essentials hoodie, if that makes sense.
Gotcha, yeah, because you're not there yet.
I'm not there yet, so how would I go down? And you also gotta know your worth, but at the same time, you gotta be reasonable. Did you put in enough work to sell the same price as another company? That's how I look at it.
And then you be sitting on material at that point.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get to that point. That's how I feel.
Absolutely. Now, when it comes to marketing, being that what I do and what you do, a lot of it deals with marketing. Would you consider yourself a good marketer, and do you wear your own brand in order to market yourself when you're out and about?
Actually, bro, a lot of people may not know, but my first couple of recent drops, I wasn't really have my brand for real. I was just more so of being that I worked so hard, a look that I may have dropped, I might have outgrew that look. So that makes sense.
Valid. No, that's valid for sure.
Yeah, but this brand right here, I put so much time in it, and it's where I want it now. So you may see me wearing this a little bit more, but a couple of my early releases, I wasn't wearing it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a fan of it, but it more so I couldn't wear it. I rather, and it's coming from my own mouth. I'd rather put on design. I I don't know why. You feel me? And I got a whole.
Come on, gang. So listen. So I will say this, right? Something that I learned. You are your biggest investment, but also too, even by you being big, and I had to learn this. The more they see it, how can I trust that your shit can be fire if you don't even wear your own shit?
But it really ain't for me, cause like, I mean, that's another reason why.
It ain't for you.
No. Listen, now hear me out though. Like,
I'm talking. Listen.
I just always remember like. People like, man, Mark flat. The things
I know you put that shit on for shit. Young nigga, yeah.
But the things I was able to wear, a lot of people weren't really able to have that on. So it was just more so like, let me take my creativity and give it to, like, let somebody else get a type that has something what I got on. So it really ain't for me, because I've been doing this, you feel me? I ain't gonna really say, it is more, it's like, I'm just used to it, man. Like, my own brand don't even excite me. But it's in a way like, I've been fly. So it's just...
I got you. Well, I will say some of your exclusive pieces are.
Yeah. Nice.
Now would I tell you something like, say if you do a drop or something, just an idea. Wow. You make an alternate version that's not drop. Yeah. And be like, I'ma rock this shit. That's what they be like, damn, I ain't see that joke come out. It ain't come out. This island for me.
I got that going on for this right
here. Yeah.
But like more so like my older stuff, man, I wear it sometimes, like, but I won't wear it like how I should have worn it. But they just more so coming like growing into your look and knowing your purpose. Like now I feel like this is something I can actually do what I want to do, because bread one was just more so like me personally, it was just more so a movement than a business.
Okay.
So it was just more so like you can't put every graphic design and picture with a bread one. It gotta look right, it gotta make sense. That's why I started to use the winners. Because if you look at like a lot of my recent pieces, it's just more so the winners than bread one.
I got you. This is like a two-part question. When it comes to graphic design, now I've seen some of your older piece stuff like that. Would you say that the new graphics or the new graphic design or logo is a little more mature?
Yeah, it's way more creative. Then the look of it, like I said, you're not gonna really catch it down here when I'm doing it, when I'm piecing together. But I was gonna bring some pieces in, but being that I'm doing a photo shoot, I'm gonna have a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna just put it in that whole clip. But yeah, it's way more better. I usually be, tapping in on graphic designers who usually work on the app head, but I switched it up. So I got like a lot of Photoshop work that'll be incorporated with this brand. So a lot of more advanced pieces and a lot of more different looks with this brand right here.
Okay. Now, when it comes to this like redropping, rebranding thing like that, what are we doing? We doing t-shirts, we doing jackets, we doing jeans, what are we doing? Talk to me.
Me personally, bro, like a lot of people might be against it, but they'll also understand. I'm also a one-piece person. Only reason why I say it because me personally, I don't like wearing what everybody else wearing. Okay. So say for instance, I'd rather drop one pieces because you can put it in your own type of fashion. Yeah. Like if I'm selling sets, you might have the same set on, but it might go to new Jordans, but you may see 10 people with the same outfit you got on. Right. So say if I drop some with these shoes right here, the same color, but it's a set. How can you be different from the next if you got the same outfit on? But if I sell this one piece right here, you can have different jeans on, different. Yeah. That's me personally. So I'm also I will incorporate sets soon, but right now, and what's been working for me, I just been eating and dominating just one piece. That's myself. Like eventually, I'm gonna listen to the customers and apply that, but I'm just doing what works for me. So one pieces and just separate single items, I just been killing.
Okay, gotcha. Now, when you do drop, which is coming soon, how can people shop with you? How do they hit you up directly? They get your number, they go online, Instagram, how can they find you?
Alright, so being that I haven't dropped none yet, I can just speak on bread on it. So when I had the bread on and I just recently dropped, when I first dropped, I was able to pass out. I had business cards, so I gave away business card. Yeah, business card back. They have my Instagram on there, so really direct through my number on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
You plan on doing something for this, John, or getting on like online, cartel shop, creating your website?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing so I can build that point to open websites and stuff. Because a lot of people really doing it for show. You feel me? They ain't really where they want to be yet, but it look good to have a website. But in reality, you ain't there yet.
Pump fake for sure. I feel that. Now, what's been the hardest task about rebranding and bringing new routine? What's like the hardest thing you had to grasp or understand about this whole rebranding process?
Man, I just been confident in it. So yeah, I can honestly say like.
No idea, no block thoughts.
Cause it's easy, like you know when you got a gift for something, it just come naturally. So with the whole just design and graphic design and all that, it's not a hard process to me because it can come in my head like that and it's quick, like it just happens. So that's just a natural gift I think I have. So I'm not gonna really say it's hard, but also I did make a change with some of the shirt measurements and the quality of the fabrics. So just studying that and learning that, it get hard, like.
I believe it.
Yeah, it get hard because you may make a whole bulk order and the sizing is off, so you may lose money. So, yeah, I mean, just really taking that into consideration, probably just the different size charts and stuff like that. So, it may have been the hardest challenge, but other than that, like design-wise and stuff like that, maybe just making sure you got the right size and then the right fit and everything. Yeah, that might have been the hardest task.
Okay. When it comes to your process and making the stuff or whatever, are you mostly outsourcing or insourcing? When it comes to like having people from overtime, from like Fiverr or graphic design from overseas, whatever, or are we pressing these shits in the house?
Nah, with the whole graphic design, like, are you saying like, are these people from down here that I'm working with? Am I actually networking and tapping in with people out of state? Like when it comes
outsourcing. Better example what I mean by you getting somebody else to do the work.
Oh, no, I do all that myself.
Yeah,
I do it myself.
Because some people, like you said when you started Ramon, whatever, you was actually pressure shirts.
No. Like vendor wise, like production wise, or the shirts. Oh yeah, I go through Pakistan. But I'm thinking about like maybe soon I'm gonna convert to China because China more so hip to a lot of this newer fashion. Pakistan, they get the job done, but I'm gonna make that change and convert to China eventually. But I'm still rocking with Pakistan right now.
Yeah, for sure. I had a lot of them do some work for me as well, and they work for cheap too. I said the reason why I asked about that is because they say once somebody got something going on, people want you to put your own people on. And I know you say you're big on putting people on.
Yeah.
So like, did you bring your own people on? Hey, instead of me sending them the money and having them do it, I bring my own people on from right here in the hood.
Yeah, I tried. But some people not really into it, what I'm into. So it was like, I did try like my brothers. Like, I speak for him, example. Like, I tried. But I respect him telling me, like, man, Mario, this ain't my thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I tried.
Ahead of time, before we even get down that road. And,
yeah, I did try. And then another thing is, like, I know some young people who was starting to close the brand, they reached out to me. But I give them enough to, like, they can work with. I don't gatekeep. But I know for myself, like, I'm glad nobody didn't tell me nothing. Cause it's like, you don't want everybody to just tell you step by step, cause you're not gonna really learn nothing. You gotta take them trials and errors.
Try on your own.
Yeah, so I give them enough to get in a decent, predicament.
Okay.
I don't give them the whole sauce, but I give them enough to alright, thank you, you really helped me out. So,
2 months out, gotcha, for sure. What are you most proud of as far as how far you've come from the beginning in 2020 to now? What are you most proud of?
Really, just the elevation, for real. Cause when I first started, it was just more so press, and then you gotta think about it. Everything I learned and where I'm at now, I really learned it myself. So just kind of being more educated with everything, and just letting everything come in a natural flow with creativity, networking, meeting different graphic designers, not vividly face to face, but just actually taking the time to find these people. I'm really on TikTok graphic designers, Instagram, looking. You really gotta find these people. These people not just gonna be in your face. So really taking the time to find new graphic designers and stuff like that. Just like I was saying, really educate myself more and just elevate. A lot of people done told me that you really came a long way. But when I first started though, I had a good run. Yeah. Good, but to at least enough to I was able to I started with June of 2020. I didn't get my first job until September of 2020. So that was a good run. Yeah,
for sure.
To stay financially stable without no job.
Straight off of that,
Yeah, just straight off cause. Yeah, and I won't spending the money where I ain't know nothing about profit or nothing. I just was getting my money, getting it back to Mo, and I was getting new shirts, blowing the money, and I was just there with all those places. even when it comes to now, like, when I stopped in December, I had to take a time of like, man, because Jalen do this with me too as well.
Okay.
I mean, he's not more so of like hands-on to like with the designs or what to do with that, but like financially wise, yeah. But I told him like, whatever we earn this time, we gotta like actually like break this down. Like the graphic designer's getting this, you putting it like in percentages of what we actually doing with the money, so it can make more sense. Instead of just getting the money, reinvesting in it, just we gonna pay the graphic designer here and there, which is more just like, what's the word I want to say?
I got you.
Unorganized with the money.
Yeah, got you. So you learn discipline, but also too the elevation where you came from to you doing and stuff like that. So you elevate over time.
Yeah,
that's a big thing. That's what's up. That's what's up. You're not letting it get the best of you, but also too.
Nah, it get the best of me sometimes. Yeah, I'm stressing out sometimes. It's part of the business though.
That's a valid.
It's gonna get the best of you. You can't. That's another thing, man. Like you gotta be built. Like especially if you really love what you're doing, you gotta be built to do it. Cause you know how your bad days, you know how your stressed out days, but at the end of the day, hopefully it all pay off. So,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's valid. Question: how good or bad is your customer service?
Oh, good.
So you don't think nobody can say, yeah, Mar be on that boat?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started doing clothes, yeah. But I was young. I was 17. You feel me? Nobody not really breaking the business game to you.
Yep.
So you just learning on your own. But by certain mistakes, I never ran off on nobody. I can say that. I always gave people.
I don't got your side, nigga.
Yeah, I never ran off on nobody though. But like, it may take me a minute to get them their actual order. But being that I'm young, I'm trying to enjoy my own life and then just. I don't know, I just was moving too fast. I won't. But like now though, like for my recent, like when I just restarted Bread when I'm probably like in May of last year, everybody got their order. I stay in the house I stay out till about 10 p.m. off of work, delivering orders. Like that's how I sell out. And if I gotta come and use my own gas money and drop it off, I'm gonna do it. I always been hand in hand with it. And that's been that way since my last drop in December. Like I'll come to you, I'm like, I'll fight you. Now Richmond or something like that, nah. But if you local in the area, I'll pull up on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So when it comes to customer relations, being out and about and yo, hey look, this what I got going on. We doing fundraisers, or you see the rappers come into the city.
Yeah.
Hey look, I'm gonna give you an outfit or a shirt or something like that just to rock off strength so you can promote my jump. What do you feel like or customer relation with like the individuals?
Alright, so
you buy 3, get 1 free, XYZ.
I never really ran into a situation like that, but I can elaborate on what you're saying. Like don't get me wrong, I work in a warehouse, so I come across different people. When I did have the cars, I was able to dish the cars out and let them know what I had going on. And speaking on the rappers, I also had a rapper wear my shirt, who's Babyface Ray. But how that happened was just me.
That's alright.
Yeah. How the whole process was, I was able to it wasn't intentionally for him. It was for one of his people around him. And I feel like you gotta go around him to get to the source. So I had ended up just
Hold on, you spit the bar right there. You gotta go around and get to the source.
Yeah.
Make sure you heard that part.
So I ended up texting the dude and let him know exactly what shirt I was gonna ship out to him, and I shipped it out to one of his artists he got, and it's the dude Los. We all familiar with him, Los and Nutty, and I ended up shipping it out to them. And I remember manifesting it, but it's real though, cause I remember being at work and I was talking to my brother, and I'm like, man, I wonder if these people got these shirts, and when they do got them, I wonder if I'm able to catch them with it on. And I think it was the same night or the next night, I was asleep. My mom, she was yelling. I'm like, what the hell are you yelling for? But she had seen a spider, but she was yelling. And then I woke up. So when I woke up, I go on Instagram. I be down. The first thing I seen on Instagram, it was a dude GT story, and it was a video. But I'm watching the video. And I'm gonna send it to you, Josh, so you can have it clipped in the video. And when I watched the video, I stopped. And I'm like, what the hell, nigga got my shirt on? So I stopped. But yeah.
Did you screenshot and
yeah, I screen recorded, yeah.
Nigga tag me, make sure you know.
Nah, I wasn't pressed on that. It just was more
that
so.
ain't pressed?
No, cause it's it different. It was you actually know who you is, but shit, I was just thankful for him to have the shirt on. Cause it's millionaire we talking about. You can go in the closet and put on anything you want to put on.
You put on my shit,
yeah. I was just grateful to catch him in it, for real. I was just one of them moments
That would've been, I ain't gonna lie, I still was like, yeah, nigga, I'm moving out here. You see my nigga?
Yeah.
He could've put anything on, and he got all these debt, he put my shit up.
Yeah, like that come up being humble though. You can't dwell on it like, alright, this man.
Yeah, keep getting better.
Yeah, you gotta be like, alright, I see what can come with this now. Let's go a little harder. That's how I took that approach.
Got you. How far do you want to take this?
Already far enough for I can pass it on. Even just have enough money to convert over to something else that'll leave me like this generational wealth. Like that's my whole purpose. Even when tapping into the music, it's just something to have left over. Cause like in my family, I ain't got nothing. So it's more so like just having somebody else for the rest of the family or something like that. Just going how far I can go far with it, and not really trying to just be one dimensional with it. That's why I tapped in with the music, cause music was always something I like to do. So man, my brother was just able to invest in, his younger brother and try to, go far as we can with that. But this more so on like I was saying with this clothing, being that's clothing my main thing. I just want to generate as much money as I can with it, and if it slow down or whatever, I'm able to take what I earn from that. And eventually, me and Jalen split it off in the middle because we go 50-50 with everything. He helps, he helped me with this and helped me jumpstart it back up. And then we come down to it, take the money and invest it in something else. Just to have something left over for, whoever else come along in the family.
Gotcha. I'll say this, and of course you'll give me your opinion or your answer from it, but everybody, you can't please everybody. So how do you handle criticism for somebody telling you this ain't all that, or I ain't finna pay this, or your design is whack, or whatever it may be?
Man,
how do you handle that?
Nobody ever told me that. I never heard it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, like when I first started, and this when I went from more and I told you I started my own pressing, and I sold somebody something, Jet Pill right off as soon as they put it on. So I had little like encounters, but nobody was like, man, this shit trash, or you doing too much, you selling too much, you telling too much. But that's why you gotta connect with the people and do what's reasonable, because that's how you eliminate all that. I mean, yeah, it come with it, but you also wanna be a people's person, like.
Absolutely, people person for sure. Okay.
Yeah, I never ran into nothing like that. Like, man, you charging too high. But I hear it from a lot of other people about airing somebody else's brand. Like, you hear it out there, but it's like, I mean, you respect it though. You respect it on both ends, because you never know what the next person's doing, or the type of sacrifice and money they put into to sell their own. That's their own brand. Like, who am I to speak on the next person and what they selling for? But at least me, I try to be reasonable and sell mine for a reasonable price. Like I tell you, it ain't really more so about the profit. It's just like the feel I get seeing somebody else with something I visualize on. That's really the most important thing to me. Like that's the best feeling of it, for real. Like that's why you would elaborate on like you saying like, why I don't wear my own stuff. Like I feel better seeing people wear it than myself.
Okay. I like that. Now, this is a personal question to me. I see you been selling clothes for a while, stuff like that, but you ain't never had no big and tall.
Alright.
So what's going on? Tell me what's going on.
To be honest with you, bro, and I seen somebody post this other day on Facebook.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Bro, yeah, it's just more so like, really, bro. Now, if it was more of y'all, then it'll make sense. But
I'll pay up front.
Which is cool, but like.
Cause them niggas gonna bullshit. I'm gonna pay up front.
Which is cool, but I feel like with the smalls, medium, and large, like you got more.
You got way more bigger audience for sure.
And you don't want to like order something specific for one person, and eventually they stop buying it. Then it just be a waste. Now you got, which is cool, but the way I be studying and what I see, it's like some brands like I have it, but you just don't see a lot of it.
No, and that's very valid. I know a lot. Being a big dude, I know you gotta pay to play with everything, man. And they come with clothes, they come with shoes, bro, and stuff like that. So I realize a lot of brands don't carry my size, 4X instead of 5X, whatever, cool. So I learned also too that I pay ahead of time, but also too if it's not cost efficient to the person who's making the shit, then it don't make sense.
Now I can see if like you reached out, anybody else reached out, like man, I need this. What I do, I make it convenient. I text my vendor and I get him to make it personally. Like if somebody really want it. but I never really came close. You know, yeah, like, man, I want it, but it just if we talk, it ain't really like I really want this as like a demand. Like, now if it was something like that, I got you. But if it's just small talk, man,
I feel that. Yeah, my bro did that, and I ordered 2 joints from make my size. I'm getting that joint.
yeah, that's how you gotta be. But it's not to take personal, like to all the people like your side or anything else. I just feel like it's just really not as.
It's the market's not there.
Yeah,
and it's understood.
Yeah.
That's understood completely. I think putting it on Facebook and shit like that though, that shit won't cool.
Yeah, cause it's like some people got type of feelings. Like you don't do, and then somebody like
people make you strike.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't believe in violence, but striking.
People pay attention. Like, and that's another thing. Like we said with customer service, like. You on Facebook playing, joking or whatever, that'll hurt your business.
I never buy from you.
I seen somebody in real life post something on your close friend with them like, this is why such and such don't buy your clothes, because they always talking crazy. Like, some people pay attention to that, bro. Whatever you always want to carry yourself as a respected person.
Absolutely. Yep, the customer service, and then people do what you say. And especially if that person that you dissing or saying slick shit about, if they got pulled, now none of my 20 homeboys, none of them will buy your shit now. Now what?
Yeah, you hurt yourself by trying to be funny.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that ain't me, bro.
That's a fact. Kind of like my last question, so to say, somewhat, but what's next? What's coming up? What do we need to look out for? When the drop coming, talk to me.
Alright, so I plan on dropping on, I ain't gonna set no specific date, but it will be in May. So yeah, I do rebrand the SiegeAierre, and look out for my little bro Pop Boy Tree. He got some stuff cooking up on the music, and so just more stuff like new releases with the brand and just him with the music right now. That's all I'm really tapped into. So that'll be more so like what's coming up next.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I've been staying down since December, bro. Like
I feel that.
I've been working. Like I might have not been broadcasting. Nobody don't know what I'm doing, bro. Only a couple people might know what I'm doing, but nobody don't know nothing about the league, bro. They probably think it's still bread one, but I played it like that for a reason. And I don't remember me telling you, bro, like when we was doing the photo shoot, I might ain't physically like, man, this is my last with the bread one, but I told you what I had upcoming. It just was a time thing, like trying to get all this in order. But I remember telling him in the dude Boogie, like, man, I want a documentary, I want an interview. Like it just was in a matter of time when it actually came, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it was already like lined up. We just more so like actually getting it done. In no specific time.
Okay. You said you got a photo shoot and like maybe a fashion show too? Or?
No. I was gonna do a photo shoot and just like behind the scenes of the photo shoot, just content. And a lot of people like that down here. And I'll go and look at like what is the next person doing out of state? How they promote their brand? And I take it. Cause Virginia, like, man, you don't get a lot of that down here. Absolutely. I think they just doing it to please the local area. Like, I don't think they're doing it to really do it. So yeah, just coming with the content and just really giving them the real. That's why I really did this interview, just to, so you can see what I'm doing to actually get these sellouts. So you can see what I'm doing, what it's taking, and how these people with it on. A lot of people, not just 5 people. You gonna see 30 people on. Why they keep wearing it? They keep wearing it because it's different from everybody else. So really just doing what everybody else not doing and putting it on display. Because a lot of people don't really see us to catch us. Like, I don't really talk to people like when I'm on camera. And people don't like it real. Somebody just recently DM'd me and was like, any advice on starting clothing brand and stuff like that. And I told him, like, that's why I'm gonna do an interview to elaborate and just discuss on really how it go. So yeah, that's why I wanted to, reach out and like, man, shoot, we can do this. Like, let's do this.
I feel that.
Yeah.
If you could give one solid, and I mean solid piece of advice to someone that's trying to do what you did, invest in themselves and things like that, what would you give them? What would you say to them?
Never give up. You gotta be mentally strong, bro. Cause she'll say if you would take losses though. Cause like I was saying,
sure.
Bro, I took like my dad. I'm gonna speak on this, bro. My dad, he was locked up in the incarcerated, bro. He gave me like 2,000 to 3,000. And I blew the whole 3,000. I might have made about 1,500 out of that 3,000. But I blew it by not knowing what I was buying. I bought the inventory, but when I got it, all the sizes was wrong. So you gotta like really know what you're doing when you talk to these people and really study what you're doing so you can avoid a lot of that. Cause when you talking to these people, you gotta break down your size measurements. Yeah, they don't know that. You feel me? Like these Pakistan people not knowing this. So yeah, I took an L. I took it like 3,000 some loss. Yeah, 2022.
But you kept going though.
Yeah, sure. And,
For sure.
Even with the orders I was telling you about from Mo, like when my last order I did with him, I took a loss on that. I don't remember like that many people buying it or putting it on. To the people that did buy, I appreciate it, but a lot of people ain't really buying, bro. I ain't take it personal. I just knew I was doing something wrong.
Okay.
You know? And that was the whole press thing. The wave was kind of died down because everybody else was converting over to the graphic designs and stuff like that.
Okay. Would you say that if somebody was looking for immediate gratification, a lot of people look for immediate gratification for whatever they do. PPP, the pandemic, it kind of messed everything. So as soon as they start selling clothes, they think they're gonna sell out, they're gonna make a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, don't get me wrong though, like 2020, bro.
That's because everybody had money,
But it was crazy though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people probably came up on 2020 because people were spending money.
Man, I seen so many vegetable stands and fruit stands and shit. Like, yeah, but nah, that's valid. That's valid. But then you see that decline too. Cause like you said, niggas was having their way, and then now, you know what I'm saying? But then you as a designer or artist, you got to be able to say, okay, cool, how can I adjust to still keep it flowing constant? Yeah, type of thing.
Luckily, Luckily, I didn't touch that, so I didn't take that 15,000 loss, 10,000. I would just take like maybe that little small losses, but it was all from my money. Cause I told you whatever I earned from that time in 2020 was from my graduation money.
Yeah.
So it was more so like I would have felt some type of way if I blew 10,000. And why I took a $7,000.
I feel bad for you.
And a lot of people took them losses though. But
Facts.
that's why I ain't touch it. Like I was like, I'm gonna get this out the mud. And that's where everything like now, like it's really out the mud, bro. Like maybe see, like I said, my cousin Dre, he helped me out with Mo on order, and Jalen helped me out, and also my friends, bro. When it comes to like certain people wearing stuff, bro, they never let me get this for free. They never did none of that. They was always willing to. I don't tell nobody, bro. Like post this, they get it, they post it on their own.
Yeah.
They do everything on their own, so I can just say like my friends and all that, bro. They always motivate me to keep going. Cause
support be free, bro.
Bro, like I remember like before I even started, back doing it, I started like man 2023 that we, get back into it. Like I remember months ago, like maybe a month before that I text my brother, I'm like, man, I don't even want to do this shit no more. Cause everybody be doing it, but don't nobody know what come with it. And you get tired of people saying like, man, bro, like they'll post it, but like at the same time in your head you like, man, I don't even know if you ready for this shit. It sounds good, you telling everybody you ready to start a clothing brand. But me knowing what come with it, I'm like, man, you don't even know what you signing up for. Like, man, is you willing to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning and catch these vendors and talk to these people about this and that? Is you ready to lose $3,000? Is you ready to
take that risk?
It sounds good, but if you really doing it like from your heart, bro, you gonna know what come with it, bro. It's different than just doing it to please people, bro. Like, I really do it because like it's always been in me. I just had to find my reason. So I'm glad, like. And that night, I can remember, bro, like me sitting in my room trying to figure out, like, man, what I'm gonna do? How am I gonna wear my ready to work? School out?
What I'm gonna do, I can't sit around and move around.
And then when it happened, shoot, it was just history from there, for real.
I gotcha. What would you say you want, when somebody thinks of your brand, what do you want them to think?
Like now, bro, this right here, I just want it to be a high demand. I gotta get this. I gotta get this.
Yeah.
Like, once you get that and you get that stuff from down here, bro, that's when you know you got you something. And a lot of people was like that with my brand when they're like, man, this and that's why I had it so limited how I had it, but it was kind of coming back and biting me because it's good when you sell out, but it's also good when you don't have it.
Yeah.
So by people like constantly getting it, when the next drop come, I gotta get it, because he gonna sell out. I gotta get it while I can get it now.
Yep. Scarcity, yep.
Yeah. So kind of really trying to have that, like that demand, like how people go crazy for the Hell Stars and, certain brands like that. They work to get there. That's what I'm trying to get, just have that demand. Well, I gotta get this. Like, no matter what, I gotta get this. On the new joint, I gotta get this shirt. It's only right I go get my shirt. Like how you go out, how you wanna rock the Supremes and the Palm Angels and the Kasubi and the Purple Jeans. Like the demand we got for that.
You heard the niggas say Ben Fly. You heard Kasubi, Yeah, morning, all that. He called it out,
like,
cuz niggas
I
ain't been
ain't gonna lie,
black.
bro.
Man.
Like I was wearing True Religion like in 4th grade. Hey, shout out to Reese too, bro. Josh, you know Reese. Reese was coming crazy in college too. I made a post about that. There's a dude named Reese. Reese was coming crazy in 6th. There wasn't a lot of people dressing like that in 6th grade, but my mom. Shout out to my mom too. My mom, she was wearing.
Shout out to moms for
Yeah,
sure.
she was wearing like True Religion and all that in like 2011. It wasn't really popping till like Chief Keef and them like 2013 stuff like that. But yeah, like not even True Religion. There was a lot of stuff I had at a young age, even down to high school, bro. Like, a lot of people don't really know, but my little brother, dad, he had that like when it came to fashion, he always kept us in the latest. So I was in like high school wearing Prada shoes. A lot of people don't get that type of opportunity.
Yo, shout out to mom, shout out to Step Out.
Yeah,
for sure.
bro, like I was able to have a lot of stuff at a young age, but I never was the type to throw it in nobody's face. That's why I was telling you, like, that kind of was my purpose, and like, cause people liked what I was doing, what I was wearing, so I'm like, how can I incorporate this into my brand? I just wanted to take the look and put it in my own way, and let everybody else wearing, at least have what I got on, and make it fair to everybody. But yeah, I mean, in the most humblest way, like, yeah, I've been doing it. That's why now you might see me in some chill. I don't care to really dress too much, cause I've dead been doing it, bro. Like, yeah, since young, since I was young, bro.
I feel that. Well, for sure, I appreciate you allowing me to be here, be in the space, but also to talk about everything you got coming up and rebranding, redropping, retrying some different things, trying some things, putting your own spin on it, allowing people to get a piece of you and what you also have brought to this game, stuff like that as well.
Sure.
Young entrepreneur, investing your own money into it, continue to push through.
Sure.
Sticking to it, and even when you take a lot of shit, I'm back at it,
That'll come with it, bro.
Absolutely. And then you breaking down the explanation of what the actual name means and stuff like that and all that good stuff. So if you could tell the people the name again, what it means, and you coming soon in May.
SiegeAierre, SiegeAierre. It means backseat in English, but like I was elaborating with 8-ball, it's just more so like, it just get deep when you think about the backseat. If you know, like I was saying, you can just look at the rappers. When you catch these rappers hopping out these cars, they hopping out the backseat of the Maybach. They pulling up in the black Suburbans, they hopping out the backseat. And then also like, these rappers are important people. You feel me? They the ones with money, they the ones with status. So it just got a lot of meaning to it. And I appreciate Big Homie for like helping me come up with that. So I ain't gonna leave him out of that either, cause it won't just me. He came up with the backseat, but when it came to go through the translation and pick that SiegeAierre, that was me. And, me and Jalen, bro, we took it and ran with it, cause it was really supposed to be like he was gonna have fun, and me and bro was gonna fun too, but it was supposed to be a 3-person thing. But the person I ain't waiting around for too long, bro. Like, I just do my own thing, bro. Yeah, and me and Jalen, bro, he helped me with the money. I, did it together, and I just took it and ran with it.
For sure. So I think that pretty much explains exactly what we doing here, what we trying to do,
shout out to you too, bro, because a lot of people ain't gonna give people they flat on me, bro. Like, bro really doing this podcast thing, coming out of his own pocket and just putting on. But a lot of people not gonna come to him. That's what crazy, bro. That's why I took it upon myself to come to him, because he doing what I'm doing. He from down here. A lot of people go tap into somebody out of state just because they got more status. So I took it upon myself. I was like, man, let's do this.
Trying to see everybody win for sure. Yeah. Each one teach one for sure. Yeah. But again, I said appreciate you for having me interview you and stuff like that, and talk about what we got going on. When I haven't seen the product yet, but I trust that it's gonna be Gucci. So if I got to chase you down to give me a special made piece that we gonna do, I'm gonna rock it, and we gonna make it happen. But most definitely, anything else you want to add?
Man, really just stick to the script. That's what I go by, bro. Whatever you doing, just stick to it, bro. Like, stick to the script, cause if I ain't stick to it, I probably wouldn't even be doing what I'm doing, bro. Just stick to the script, stay motivated, and if you gonna do something, do it. That's all my advice, for real, bro. Don't give up. Been plenty of times I wanted to say fuck it, and then also, bro, like, you gotta be your own motivation. Cause sometimes everybody ain't gonna believe till it happens.
Yep.
Like I'm not, and I ain't gonna down my mom because my mom like, man, you know 1,000 people selling clothes. What makes you think you gonna? Then I had to show her like, all right, you see all these people with it on now you gonna be. Not in no type of way like that to be disrespectful. I'm like, shit, sometimes you gotta show people, bro.
That's very true, because the support don't be there, but the congratulations be there. So be mindful of that. Stick to what you know, stick to your roots, stick to your guns.
Just stick to the script.
Yeah, for sure. But that wraps up most of the interview. We got a lot planned, got a lot coming. It's showtime at the Apollo. I expect to see all y'all in that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Be presidential in the backseat for sure. Very important person like Mari is, man. And you know that TikTok one shot when we gone.